it is so tough for us to decide in which one is the best. Hey guys, welcome to our Live It Like That Chat. Welcome to our Live It Like That Chat. Live It Like That Chat. Welcome to our Live It Like That Chat. Welcome to our Live It Like That Chat. Welcome to our Live It Like That Chat. Hey guys, welcome to our Live It Like That Chat again. It's OLC once again. So, the topic of today. The topic of today is about education. As you all know, we all care about education. We all love education. We all want to get education. But when it comes to deciding to what school you want to go to, when it comes to transitioning from high school to college, or even transferring from college to college, from university to university, it is so tough for us to decide in which one is the best for us, or if even we want to, continue with our educations. And sometimes we don't even know what options we have out there for us in order for us to find our education. So nowadays that we know that technology, there is a lot of tons of options and ways where you can earn your education, your degrees. When there is a lot of ways where you can pursue whatever career you want to pursue in your comfort zone at your home within the time. So the topic of today is online school versus traditional school, on-campus school. So there's online and there is the tradition on campus. So what is the ups and downs for that, and then which school is the best school for you? So when it comes to choosing like the school you want to attend, either you want to be a full-time, a part-time, or online, you have to make some decisions, of course, and there is a lot, that things you need to consider based on what it's gonna work best for you. So before we even get started, let's look for the coins for the traditional school. Like the privileges about attending traditional school, it's like you have options to make friends. You have you have the option to not work. You have option to you have the opportunities to see your teacher, to ask a question. You are very accessible to the tutors if you need help. Like you have pretty much like a lot of help and praise to help you succeed with your education, either in the class of your teacher, either with the tutors, either with the libraries at school, or either to network with classmates and stuff like that. So it comes so easy when you want to earn degree on a campus, if you want to be able to find help right away and so quick, and to not work with people and connect with your teacher and everything. While on the other hand, the privilege for going online, it is that it gives you freedom, it gives you time, flexibility. Either if you want to work full time, if you want to raise your kids, or if you don't want to traveling going to on a campus and everything. Online gives you opportunities to work on your education in the time frame that you want. Like any time where you feel like okay, you have a time. Now it's the time. You want to work on your assignment. Either it's in the morning, afternoon, or at night. So there's a time of flexibility on online and stuff. While on a campus, it's mostly complex and you don't have a time of flexibility, and most of the time it doesn't even go with your personal life and then activities like that. So you might think like, okay, so what is the best for me, online or on a campus? So like both of those school comes with ups and downs. Like they all comes with ups and downs, but you also have to make sure that you are deciding to go to the school that's best for you, the school that's gonna benefit you and it's gonna work for you based on your capability to do in the school and everything. For people who will strive to go for on-campus school, traditional school, there are people who will be like, okay, I wanted to be a full-time student. I want to be able to just get in here and work on my education and complete my program and graduate. I don't want to waste no time. I just want to be a full-time. If you want to be a full-time student, then a traditional school on campus, it's good for you. That's the best choice for you to go safely in that way if you want to be a full-time student. And another person who be better to go for on a traditional school. It's somebody who feels like, you know what, like I know I don't have a time, but I want to earn my education. I'm not good with online. I need to be able to have help in the place, the people that I can just go to anytime when I feel like I don't understand the subject. They can explain it to me and everything. Then if you're that type of the person who you feel like you can't handle online school where everything it's on you and stuff, and there is no teachers available anytime for you to ask a question in person, then going for traditional school will be better for you too. And even if you might not have the time either to go for full time, and maybe you have a kid, you're working and everything, then you take a part time, like you take part-time classes in traditional school where you can be able to access to help like teachers, counselors, tutors, and libraries and everything. So traditional school on campus for people students who want to be full time. They just want to focus on education, and that's what they're doing full time. And they are just full time student. They wanna get in there, just want the education. That's what they care for, and that's what they want. Traditional school, very recommended. It's very safe. That's why it's called traditional. And then also I would recommend for traditional school for people who be like, I'm not good with just running independently. So I need to be able to have it, to listen to the teacher, she's explaining, why she's talking, access to now work with students, make friends, and have a tours in the place and everything like that. That's a school for you, tradition on a campus, you know. And on the other hand, I would recommend online school for people who are like this. They are so very independent learners. You like to learn alone or independently. You do better when you just learning on your own pretty much, and you are maybe a full-time worker, or you have other activities that interferes with your education that you can keep up with the traditional school schedules. If you're that person who likes to learn independently, or you have like a stuff to do outside of like school life, you work full time, then online is go for you, because online it gives you flexibility to run anytime you want. You don't have to be in a class. Oh, you have to be in a class at 10 a.m. You can log in at 9 in the morning and then study online. So online it's very very helpful for people who want to further their education, and they don't want to learn, and they want to complete their degrees, but they don't have a time to be attending traditional school, or they don't have their work. It's not flexible enough to be to keep up with traditional schedules and everything. Then online is for you. But at the same time, online school is enough for everybody. You have to know yourself and know that can you handle it? Are you capable to run independently? So pretty much like online is enough for everybody. You have to make sure that it's something that you like, you can handle, you are capable for. You have to have a discipline in order to run or to go online school, because it's mostly like you don't have people to push you, like you don't have people to push you, or you have like a teacher to to kind of tell you the homework is due. Pretty much like you don't have. There's no pressure like you're going in a class where you know that you didn't finish your assignment. Online is cool. Sometimes you can get away with it because you know that your teacher, you're not gonna meet your teacher in person. Even if he call you on the phone, it's not gonna be like you seeing him. You embarrassed in the class because you didn't complete your assignment. So yeah, both school comes with ups and downs and everything. Just make sure that you know what you want and you know what you can handle, and you choose what works for you, because there are a lot of ways and options where you can earn your degree. So just want to put this out there. So just because you don't have a time to go in school, you're busy raising kids or working or doing other activities, just don't give up thinking like, oh, you don't have no options. You can't have a time to go to school because you have online options. But also for online, you also have to check and see if it's for you because it's not for everybody. Just like a traditional school, it's not for everybody. Online school is not for everybody. But I would think like a tradition is more a safe way to go when you not so confident that you can handle to run. So you can have a discipline to run online, to have like to run independent. So just another thing you can know that is that online and school and the online or traditional school, they are when it comes to like to the tuitions and the payments and stuff like that. Most of the time, online you would think like an online school is cheaper than a traditional school because it's online. But most of the time, this online school are even more expensive than traditional school. So it depends on what school you're attending and everything. So they vary. They are affordable ones and even the ones that are even way more expensive than traditional. So just know that and be like, is this something I need to put in my money into it and stuff? Or is and weigh your option based on the tuitions and the opportunity to get from there and the help and the support that you get from both of those schools and see which one is good for you. So other than that, for me, I attended the tradition and online. Pretty much like I don't, as much as I like to learn in the class and see people interact with teacher and the student. I don't also mind running online independently. I can handle both. So to me, I switch it back and forth in online or tradition based on what I need at that time and stuff. So I just wanted to discuss about it and tell like online versus the on campus, which one is better and everything. But I'll not tell you like which one's better because every student is different. Every student they don't different and they have different experiences and the way they master their running and stuff. So just checking to see if you online it's good for you based on what you want or a tradition. If you want to be a full time, online it's good. If you want to have a flexible schedules and to do your activities and then most of the time online school goes faster than tradition. They have their own schedule ways that you can really speed up to finish your classes so quick and graduate in a short amount of time than going on a campus. But other than that, campus online, both people graduating, both both places, or what matters is that are you running the subject you really want to run? Are you mastering your knowledge? Are you mastering your subjects? And are you getting the knowledge you want from those courses? So what matters is that are you running? Are you running what you want? And are you getting the skills and knowledge that you need that will help you in the future in your workplace? So it's what matters. So just go and check, pick whatever what works for you based on what the school has to offer for you. So yeah, other than that, that's what I had for you guys. And they told me just comment down below and they told me if you go to online school or on a campus school, if you're taking online classes, and tell me what you like about on traditional school, what do you don't like about traditional school, or tell me what you like about online school or what you don't like about traditional school. And they told me that if you are deciding between going to online or tradition and which one you want to go to and why, and yeah, just tell me, or if you need just encourage your full-time student, tell me how it's going and everything. So pretty much anything education related, school related and everything, taught me, write it down below what you're facing, if you're facing the whatever problem that you're facing there and everything, or why it's working for you. So yeah, other than that, that's what I had for you. Just comment anything that you want down in the comment area. check out my description box for more information. Thumbs up this video if it really helped you or if you like it, and share it with your family and friends, and subscribe so you can easily get my new videos notifications. So other than that, I'll catch you later for another topic. So bye bye.